This is KCRA3. We begin with breaking news.
We continue our breaking news coverage of the Caldor fire, the third largest wildfire burning in California right now.
And that fire is threatening more areas this morning. Evacuation orders have been issued for Alpine County and then also part of Douglas County in Nevada.
The Caldor fire is on the verge of reaching 200,000 acres in size. So far, it has burned more than 199,600 acres, with containment just at 18%. 491 homes have been destroyed in the fire, but that number is expected to grow. And nearly 35,000 structures are currently threatened. We expect to get an update from CAL FIRE on all of these numbers around 7 a.m.
To the evacuation orders now, and this map shows you the orders within California. And you can see they stretch all the way from Pollock Pines all the way up Highway 50 through South Lake Tahoe. They also stretch south into Amador County, out into Alpine County near Kirkwood. Yesterday, the evacuation orders were put into place for State Line, Nevada, up the Kingsbury grade. And it's important to note that the State Line casinos are not included.
If you do need to evacuate still, there are several overnight shelters open and available. They are Cameron Park Community Services District in Cameron Park, Green Valley Community Church in Placerville. There's also limited RV access available there. It is first come, first served. And Rolling Hills Church in El Dorado Hills. They have RV access, and Truckee Veterans Hall in Truckee. We have a full list of evacuation orders and shelters at KCRA.com and on our KCRA3 app.
We do have team coverage this morning as we continue following the Caldor fire.
Brian Hickey and Mike Tassell are monitoring the flames across El Dorado County. Leticia Ordaz and Tony Valiero following efforts and resources for evacuees waiting to return home.
Melanie Hunter is tracking those weather conditions that the crews are facing, and Ty Steele has his eye on the roadway closures and the impacts. We'll start with Mike Tassell. And Mike, once again, you are up on Echo Summit.
And once again, let me just step out of the way. We're up above Christmas Valley, looking across to the area where the fire jumped Highway 89 several days ago, continues to burn easterly. You can see how active the fire is this morning. Much less smoke than yesterday. In fact, we can see stars in the moon from where we are, and that smoke plume moving off to the left. Occasionally, we can see flames on the ridgetops in the direction of Heavenly. Now, I'm not saying that they're at Heavenly, but it's moving in that direction on the ridgetops. In that area, some significant flame lengths, as you can see, as some of these trees crown and torch this morning. This is the spot in South Lake Tahoe, but there are multiple active spots along Highway 50 on the west side of Echo Summit. In fact, take a look at some of this video. We just drove through from Pollock Pines all the way up to this spot this morning. Some spots, it is so smoky that the visibility is down to zero. Other spots, we've seen fire. So let me just run through it real quick because I've gotten a lot of questions over the last couple of days. There is a fire in the Riverton area that continues to burn on the south side of the river. That remains active, but no signs that fire has jumped the river to the north. On the freeway side, there are fire trucks and resources there for structure protection. And then about 10 miles west of the snow park, right before you'd get to Scott's Track, just west of Strawberry, we've seen active fire. More resources there for structure protection. The Twin Bridges area saw active fire in that area, continues to see active fire, and multiple resources in that area. And then as you approach the summit, it clearly there is fire that has burned up to the Pacific Crest Trail. That's part that continuing march from the Grizzly Flat area this way until you get to here over the Christmas Valley area, where flames continue to burn on that hillside. And again, we have seen this fire along the ridgetops in areas, again, moving its way in the easterly direction. So an active morning, and again, a varied morning of conditions. Here, again, we can see stars and the moon, and that means that there's no inversion layer to lay down those flames, and we can see in those trees how that is torching some of these trees this morning. But then you go towards Pollock Pines on the other side of Echo Summit, and there are spots where the smoke is so socked in that the flames are staying down near the ground, and then other areas which are in between there where we've seen some active fire, but no structures yet that we could see threatened, because there are plenty of resources there doing structure protection. Lot to get to this morning. but wanted to give you the latest as we've seen it driving up from Highway 50 here to this spot right over Christmas Valley. Live in South Lake Tahoe, Mike Tsell, KCRA 3 News.
Well, Mike, incredible shot there, first of all. And as you did mention, you know, there are so many houses that just dot that valley down below you. I have a couple of friends that have homes right in Myers. They were completely ready to just say it's a total loss. Last night they called us and we were talking about it. It's incredible how able these firefighters were to protect these homes down below you, Mike.
And Teo, let me step out of the way so you can just continue to the video and the live picture here this morning. It really enhances what you just said, Teo. And in talking to Brian Hickey, you know, we've had two different vantage points. I've been above the Christmas Valley area looking at the fire on both sides of kind of the hillsides. Brian Hickey's been driving in Christmas Valley in that area. And, you know, when you put the two together, it really does sound like that area may have dodged a bullet in the sense that the area all around it is burned out. Now, we've still seen what can happen this year in this high fire danger year, how quickly embers can rain down and start new fire starts. But for now, yeah, you're exactly right, Teo. It sure does seem amazing that given all of the activity and video like this right now, that we're not talking about structures damaged in South Lake Tahoe at this point. Really is amazing, Teo.
Yeah. All right, Mike, thank you. So now let's take it down to the ground, and we'll take you down to KCRA 3's Brian Hickey. Brian, you're now along Keller Road out near Heavenly Ski Resort.
Yeah, and that's the road that parallels the World Cup ski run. I'll step out of the way here, and you can see behind me the ski run. They've had the lights on all night here, lighting up this area. They've got the fan guns, the snowmaking machines ready to go if they need to start spraying water on the runs, as they've been monitoring this fire that has now worked its way up in an easterly direction toward Heavenly ski area boundary. Still has some distance to go, but at this point, certainly a concern that if that fire were to burn through Heavenly, it would also continue on marching over in towards Douglas County, and that is why they've got mandatory evacuation orders now for Kingsbury Grade and all the way through the state line area up and over Kingsbury Grade, and now evacuation warnings for the foothills of the eastern slope of the Sierra down in the Carson Valley. So that's a look at Heavenly here, where they have things lit up this morning on World Cup run. Let's take a look now at some video we shot earlier this morning. This is up off of High Meadows Trail. Now, High Meadows Trail is a road that ends at a dirt road, a Forest Service road, which leads up to an area called High Meadows. And from the latest fire maps, the head of this portion of the fire is now right up in that High Meadows area, burning up towards Friel Peak, the backside of Job's Sister, another area called Star Lake. Very popular areas for hiking. The Tahoe Rim Trail runs right up through that zone there. And should the fire continue in that direction, it could get up to the Sierra Crest and then blow embers over to the other side onto the eastern slope. So that is why they've got a lot of protection going on in and around the High Meadows Trail community. We've seen dozers out there. We've also seen hoses that have been strung in front of homes ready to go should the fire make a turn for that neighborhood. They've already done as much as they can to prepare in that area should, again, the fire come back down out of the hills and in that zone. But for now, the fire has continued marching up the mountain and away from where we are here in South Lake Tahoe. And as Mike was saying, that is great news, as they've managed to steer that fire away from the community. But any shift in the wind could certainly change that and bring it back down out of the mountains. But for now, it's following the terrain and the light breezes that have carried it further up the mountain. So good news here, but certainly a real threat, and that is why those evacuation orders are remaining in place for now. In South Lake Tahoe, Brian Hickey, KCRA 3 News.
All right, Brian, thank you so much.
So we put Livecopter up yesterday, try to get a better view of the fire, and the chopper actually had to back off from the Caldor fire because of those large plumes of smoke.
Let's get a check on the conditions out there. And as we saw from Mike's shot, first time we've been able to see the sky in a while.
Right, and even with Brian's shot, we've seen a lighter wind or no wind, as you haven't seen anything really rustling around in that area. He's also been reporting that he feels more moisture in the air, also a drop in temperatures. I want to set the scene for you, show you where we have Brian here this morning. Here's where Heavenly is, and that's where Brian is. As we slide a little bit farther south, here's where Brian was mentioning he was there earlier off High High Meadows Trail, and you see the red outline there. This is the fire outline, and that was taken as of yesterday, so it will be updated within the next hour. But a lot of that area that is burning is all this vegetation that he was mentioning. Do want to slide a little bit farther south, so you see how the perimeter of the fire just edges up along some of those areas, along these streets right here. These were some of the areas that was spared yesterday. Firefighters were out along Apache Avenue doing some of the backfiring, so it came very close. As we zoom out, though, you get a big sense of what we are looking at with the Caldor fire. In and around this area is Grizzly Flats, near where it started, and as you take a look here on the southern edge along Highway 88, that's where the fire did remain active yesterday, as well as that far northeastern portion. This morning in and around Kit Carson, Leak Spring, that is where the gusts are a little bit higher, so in the 20 to 30 mile per hour range. And we're going to get gusty out of the southwest again today. Here with the fire line, you see that red outline. You see that with the wind barbs, the fire path does follow the area of those wind barbs. So we're expecting the same flow again out of the southwest. Going to get gusty at times, especially as we head into the afternoon. So it's going to be another critical day for firefighters.